Let us begin with the topic essay writing, the sports postman. Let us begin with that, the writing of this topic. Among the familiar that visit visit any given locality on a regular basis is the postman. He wears he wears a khaki uniform uniform with a cap of the same color same color and is seen trogging along carrying a bag full of full letters and parcels parcel with a pack of letters in his hand. Letters in his hand. He is seen. He is seen moving moving around from door to door. So that's way you can write down this paragraph. After this completing this paragraph, you can take remove means leave the one line and make the same paragraph here. He is a very simple, unamusing and unassuming and a humble person and a humble person, but all the same he is a very important member of our society. Very few people realize lies the significance of his role. He brings news from our relatives and friends, even though even though we are well into the email era. Email era. 8. With the vast majority of the person of the population still ignorance run of it. The postman postman hold the his importance very firmly in society. He is still and will be for a long time to come a vital link between us and all of our near and dear ones. So this is the second paragraph of this letter of essay writing. So now we make the third one. Leave the one line and write down the job of a postman is a tough and strenuous one. Comes scorching heat, rain, snow or mist. He has to trod along his beaten track daily. He is taken for granted by most. For that matter, even it appears the government for whom he works. This is the third paragraph of that particular essay, And last one, leave the line. This become this becomes evident from the Magri payback packet he receives after doing such a useful service. This became the evidence from his merged pay packets he received after doing such useful service. His emolument are so downgrading that he can hardly make ends meet. It is about the time that government paid heed to his plight and gave him a fair heed and deed. So now the actual particular essay. Along the familiar that visit any given locality on regular basis is a postman. He wears a khaki uniform with a cap and the same color and is seen trotting along the carrying a bag full of letters and parcels with the packet of the letter in his hand. He is seen moving around from the door to door. This is the particular information about the postman. Postman that has wear the khaki uniform, caps, colors and the same color and carrying the letters and parcels in his hands. He is making around the door to doors for that parcel. He is very simple, amusing and humble person, but all the same he is very important member of our society. That man became very simple. He has uses very important member in the society as playing good role for us. Very few people realize the significance of his roles. Some of the people they understand the good important role of that people. He brings news from our relatives and friends. Even though we are all well into the email era, yet with the vast majority of the population still ignorant of it. So from that our relatives he had to be brought the particular letters, and we are living in the era of emails and vast majority of populations still ignorant it. Postman hold his importance very firmly in the society. He still and will be for a long time to come a vital link between us and all of us, our near and dear ones. The job of postman is tough and strenuous ones. Comes scorching heat, rain, snow, mist, he has to trot along his beaten track daily. So if there is any circumstances like the heat, rain, snow and mist, till he has to tracking daily for that his job. He is taken for granted by most for that matter, even it appears the government from the whom he work. This became the evidence from the merged pay packet he received after doing such useful service. His emolument are so downgrading that he can hardly make ends meet. It is about the time the government paid heed to his plight and gave him the fair deals. So now the students, you have to be seen here writing of essays about that postman. So now you can write down the another particular, take your essays and for the practice, and this kind of the essay for helpful in examinations. So we had completed the story writing, letter writing and essay writing, and after there is one of the topic non-verbal to verbal also, that you have to write in your notebook also. So this is very important for you to writing these skills. So the next essay you will write down the Independence Day in your notebook. This is the one essay, and another is the Independence Day, and there is third one is letter writing. And after these three form we will be seeing the story writing, actual story writing, and afterwards you can write down the story writing also. So there are many topics here for the writing of essays. So now the students, this is the first essay. Second essay you can write by your own, the Independence Day. Third, letter writing, already we discussed and written in your notebook, that you take as a third essay, and that became in your notebook already you studied. And there is the one of the video I made for that particular letter writing. So essay number 4, trees our best friend. essay number 5, my hobby. तर हे सगळे तुम्हाला एसेचे टॉपिक मी दिलेले आहेत. ते एसेचे टॉपिक तुम्ही व्यवस्थितरित्या लिहायचे आहेत आणि लिहून झाल्यानंतर मला ते पाठवायचे पण आहेत. पहिला एसे तुमचा असेल द पोस्टमॅन. सेकंड तुम्हाला लिहायचं आहे इंडिपेंडन्स डे. थर्ड लेटर रायटिंग, मी जे शिकवले तुम्हाला ते लेटर रायटिंग. फोर्थ ट्रीज आवर बेस्ट फ्रेंड. एसे नंबर 5 माय हॉबीज. तर हे सगळे एसे तुम्हाला पूर्ण करायचे आहेत. काही अडचणी असतील तर मला ते पुन्हा विचारा. इफ एनी हॅव एनी डाउट्स यू कॅन आस्क मी in my personal number. Thank you.